Good morning, everyone. May I please request both teams to line up at half to be greeted by our guest of honor for the day, Shri Yash Barwani ji, accompanied by Honorable Secretary General of the Jawaharlal Nehru Hockey Tournament Society, Shri Kuku Walia ji. May I request both teams to please line up at the half point of the turf to be greeted by our guest of honor for the day, Shri Yash Barwani ji, and to be accommodated by our Honorable Secretary General of the Jawaharlal Nehru Hockey Tournament Society, Shri Kuku Walia ji. A special thanks again to Shri Yash Barwani ji for gracing the occasion and Shri Kuku Walia ji for accompanying him.
Thank you very much, Kuku Walia Sahab.
No, that's what I used, expressions like PR and other things out there.
As long as you don't have subject knowledge in anything, how much ever PR you can do.
It's going to start it over. Welcome back to the South Central Railway Sports Complex, where we are witnessing an exhibition match between the Indian Air Force and the local Hyderabad 11. The Hyderabad 11 has one very outstanding player who's had a lot of exposure in junior and senior national camps, Arvind, the captain of the team, while the Indian Air Force side was the one that paid in the preliminary part of this competition and unfortunately lost out. Indian Air Force, of course, has some very fine players, in Anand Lakra in particular. That's number 26. Particularly good player, and the captain to promote is also a very fine player, and Dilip Pal, striker, is quite an opportunist. So both teams, this is just an exhibition match, and the local state 11 is participating in it just to encourage. And I would like to mention here that this particular tournament is being held just to, remember the great contribution made by Mr. Inder Mohan Kapoor, the founding father of the Nehru Hockey Tournament in 1964. And it is in his memory that this tournament is being held in Hyderabad, known as the Gooncha 57th Nehru Senior Hockey Tournament. And he, in fact, is the founder of the Gooncha group, that is Mr. Sri Indra Mohan Kapoor, and one who really loved the game and did whatever he could for the game and game in particular and humanity in general. Quarter one in progress of this exhibition match. One of the umpires is quite a well-known international umpire, Mr. Virender Singh Bahadur. He's an umpire who has officiated in big international tournaments like the Champions Trophy and the Junior World Cup, and has been a player of fair repute, in fact, a lot of repute. And he's also a World Hockey Umpire Grade 1. He's won awards like the UP Khel Ratna and the Tiger of Bengal Award. Virender Bahadur Singh is, once he comes on screen, I'll be able to highlight him. And the other umpire is Anselm from Hyderabad. He's also an international umpire, but Virender Bahadur Singh has the huge qualities of being both a player. You can see him at the distance, but once a closer shot comes up, we'll highlight him. This tournament we've mentioned been very, very successfully conducted by the Gooncha group. This 57th Nehru hockey tournament being played for the first time in Hyderabad, and thanks to the Gooncha group who have supported the Nehru Hockey Society and have been able to make this a huge success till date. It's basically a game to entertain, to give the local talent a little more opportunity and the chance to Indian Air Force to better whatever their performance in the preliminary stage. We'll have two other league matches at 1 o'clock and 3 p.m. later in the day, but to virtually, make people at least alert to the fact that wonderful hockey is going on in Secunderabad, Hyderabad, this particular match has also been added to the schedule. We'll try during this particular telecast, we'll try to get you personalities who have contributed a lot to the game and ask them to say what they feel about Indian hockey, the progress it's made, and how they end this one. And the first goal scored by number 17. First goal scored, and it is number 5, I think. Indian Air Force have taken the lead, and that through to Sukhdev Singh. Indian Air Force taken the lead in this particular match. And once again, you have the Hyderabad 11 trying to make a breakthrough now. Still in possession, Indian Air Force. In control. It's a match just being played for pleasure, and that is Saroj Barla. Once again, Saroj Barla in control. Back to the Hyderabad line. Beta, just check the goal scorer. Just check the name. From this document, just
Here,
scan.
I don't think they're doing.
No, he's there. He will know. They're not doing it for this match, I suppose. For this match, they're not doing, I suppose. Quiet proceedings. In fact, it's just to number 17, no? That's
Sukhbir Singh.
It was Sukhdev Singh who scored that one goal, and now we have once again the Indian Air Force trying to put an attack down the center. Indian Air Force still in possession. Indian Air Force across. Finds his man there. That is Barla. Barla across. Once again out of play, past the hit-in. Indian Air Force have taken the lead through Sukhdev Singh. Strong, wonderful goal it was. The match, being an exhibition game, is being played in a not a very competitive spirit, but good enough just to keep the crowd keen on watching the game. 26, that's Barla. Lakra. Anand. Lakra. Anand Lakra waiting for the pass, but it goes straight to the other player there forward. And Indian Air Force trying to make an attack down the center. A lovely pass there to Davinder on the right. Davinder still in possession, both cleared away. And let's see who gets it. That's Hyderabad team on the attack. It's number 10. Looking dangerous. Tackled. Infringement. Free hit for Hyderabad. Once again, this is a free hit once again for Hyderabad. Hyderabad on the attack there, looking dangerous. And Indian Airlines, Indian Air Force once again on the move, Davinder. Harmandeep. Harmandeep in possession. Harmandeep still in possession. Long forward pass, 16-yard hit. Poor attempt there. Hyderabad 11. As we mentioned, they have one very experienced player. Otherwise, mostly local talent, but which has not really made it very big as far as in hockey is concerned. Indian Air Force in possession. Once again, looking for chance there. Pass, but then not tackled properly, and the ball goes back past the back line. And penalty corner awarded. A penalty corner awarded to the Indian Air Force. They are leading by 1-0. A goal scored by Sukhdev in the early part of quarter one. Watch the penalty corner. Push being taken. Umpire Anselm. Push, stop, flick, saved of the rebound, still in possession of the Indian Air Force, and that's the hooter for the end of the first quarter. Indian Air Force 1, Hyderabad 11 naught, and this exhibition match, and the goal scored by Sukhbir of the Indian Air Force. We go for a short, very short break. An international player and has umpired in some of the leading international tournaments of the world. We, unfortunately, due to a technical error, we could not give you the live telecast immediately, and therefore it was slightly delayed. Our apologies for the same. Second quarter about to begin. Indian Air Force leading by 1-0. Navdeep, that's jersey number 32, he's come in. Once again, Indian Air Force in possession, waiting for the right person to pass to. Reverse hit to Navdeep, across forward pass to the left. Cutting in is 16, that is Nitish Kiro. Nitish Kiro, forward pass there, but cleared away by the Hyderabad player, and it's Hyderabad 11 once again trying to, but then a poor attempt. In fact, it goes off the stick, so it's a hit in for Hyderabad in their own half. There you can see the Gooncha 57th Nehru senior hockey tournament being played here in the South Central Railway Sports Complex. Hyderabad trailing by 1-0 in this exhibition match. Hyderabad 11 now trying to break through, but the Air Force side probably after their defeat in the preliminary have learnt a few lessons and playing definitely better. Here's a chance, but saved well by the goalkeeper, and Hyderabad 11 have saved what could have been an almost certain goal for the Indian Air Force. Hyderabad 11 in possession. Karthik. Nakil. Out of play past the sideline, hidden. Hyderabad, poor stick work, poor control there, but not really been able to find the man. Does do so ultimately. It goes across. And once again, it's the Indian Air Force side in control. Indian Air Force side chance there, cleared away. The players were waiting, the Indian Air Force were waiting for something in their favor, but the umpire ruled otherwise, and the ball now back again in the midfield with number 20, that's Harmandeep Singh. Harmandeep Singh passes it back. Indian Air Force still in possession of the ball. Lovedeep Singh Senior passes it forward, but Hyderabad 11. Still in possession. Indian Air Force now trying to launch down the center, across to the left this time, and lovely forward pass there, back inside. Once again, left half has it. Across to the right, but intercepted beautifully by Vinod, and infringement free hit. And it's free hit for Hyderabad 11. Being taken by number 4, that is Arvind, the captain, senior player. Ball still with the Air Force side. Goes past. Hyderabad trying to launch a counter-attack, but then here, now the Air Force looking dangerous today, playing well, but unfortunately this pass was 2 passes wide and therefore 16-yard hit for the Hyderabad 11. Quiet play in this particular match. Second quarter in progress. Indian Air Force 1, Hyderabad 11 naught. Goal scored in the first quarter by Sukhdev Singh. (16-yard hit again. That's umpire Anselm from Hyderabad. Goalkeeper should have it in control, but not really in control. A poor kick from him. Very, very poor display by the goalkeeper, and once again Hyderabad still on the attack. Hyderabad still trying to find, but then the defense is tight, the Indian Air Force defense, and not giving anything away. Indian Air Force 24, that's Barla. Barla across, finds Harvant. Harvant back to Barla. Barla to the center now. Across. This is Anand Lakra. Anand Lakra in possession. Trying to find his man, does do so, but not really good pass there. Navdeep now in possession. Navdeep, Indian Air Force, looking quite dangerous. Second quarter in progress in this exhibition match. Air Force 1, Hyderabad 11 North. Air Force still in possession. Hyderabad manages to take it, still in possession, but very good, solid defensive play by the Air Force team. Saves a difficult situation. Air Force still in control, lovely bit of stick work there. Beautiful stick work there by Harvant. And Harvant waiting for the opportunity. It's carried, so it's a free hit for the Hyderabad side, but they can't make much use of it. The ball goes past the sideline and it's a hit-in. Hit-in for the Indian Air Force side. Navdeep playing deep. Navdeep. Cross, waiting for the opportunity to come. Looking for the man. Indian Air Force. Passes it forward to Barla. Barla tries, finds Harvant. Harvant looking dangerous, cutting into the shooting circle, gives a beautiful pass, and it's deflected, carried, so it's a penalty corner. Penalty corner once again for the Indian Air Force in the second quarter. Penalty corner to be taken. And we're about to have with us the very well-known Mr. Kukuwalia, Secretary General. Watch, here's the push. Taken by Pona. Push taken, attempt, saved, still in possession, and still in possession of the Indian Air Force side. Indian Air Force side once again putting pressure. Barla with the ball. Barla across. Pass it to Harmandeep. Harmandeep tries to find his man there. Does find Harvant. Harvant still in possession. Lovely little pass, but then intercepted very well there by the Hyderabad defender. It's Hyderabad on the attack again. That is Dharamveer on the attack, and we will be shortly having the pleasure of talking to Mr. Kukuwalia, the Secretary General of the Nehru Hockey Society, and who has done so much for hockey in different fields. Once again, Indian Air Force on the attack, down the center. Indian Air Force. Second quarter about to end. Indian Air Force trying to put pressure, but they've scored only one goal. That's Barla. He's in the shooting circle. Very good chance there. Harvant is there. Harvant tries to pass it forward, but cleared away ultimately, so no damage done. Harmandeep.
तुलसी जी ये जो कुर्सियाँ लगाई है ना they can't it's useless because of this dugout and technical table they can't see इस कुर्सियों को शिफ्ट कर दीजिए इस साइड
वहाँ कर दी
हाँ कि एक इधर कर दीजिए जैसे लोग बैठे हुए हैं ना वहाँ इधर उधर कर दीजिए
Once again, Indian Air Force now launching one more attack. Harvant, who's Sukhdev, who scored the goal, which the only goal of the match so far, and it's a corner. Number Sukhdev scored the only goal of the match so far. Carried. That was umpire Virendra Bahadur Singh showing his football skills. Barla. Cross to the right. Naveen. Navdeep. Navdeep back. Indian Air Force 1, Hyderabad 11 North, and they are.
Now you have to come down.
No,
for
I'll come down. morning, everybody. And we have the pleasure of having with us Sri Kukuwalia, who in fact has been an outstanding player in his younger days, and then a top-class umpire later, and finally an absolutely wonderful organizer. It's a pleasure to have you, sir, with us.
Thank you, Mr. Vijayan. Gooncha 57th Nehru Senior Hockey Tournament is being organized in South Central Railway Complex, Hyderabad. It's a top 14 team of the country are participating in it, and very good classic hockey is being shown in the South Central Sports Complex. 14 top team of the country like PNB and Punjab Sind Bank, Indian Army, Indian Air Force, Indian Navy, Indian Railways, South Central Railways, and other top teams are participating. Vijayan, I must tell you, this is the 57th year of the Nehru hockey,
Yes.
and this time we got a good title sponsors, Gooncha, and I'm really thankful to Yash Bharwani, the executive director, who has come out wholeheartedly to support us, and we are going to have a wonderful competition.
In fact, yes, I mean, I've watched the Nehru hockey earlier, but this year the Gooncha group has taken tremendous pains to make it much, I mean, as good, if not better than what we've had before. Just for those viewers listening in, I would also like to find out from Kukuwalia ji about his father, Gyan Singh ji, and because he was a tremendous coach, umpire, and also great coach. And sir, could you tell us something about him?
Vijayan, my father, has done 2 Olympics, Melbourne 1956 and Rome 1960 as an Olympic umpire, and he has been adjudged as the best umpire in the world at that arena. And I must tell you, he has so dedication towards the game of hockey that he wrote about 15 books on hockey, how to play hockey, hockey quiz, hockey umpiring, and so on. And he was, one of the authority on the rules. All over the world, people ask him about the interpretation of the rules, which he described it very meticulously. I owe whatever I am today, I owe to him that I learn a lot from him, and whatever I am today, it is because of him.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I'll take it back.
Huh?
Second gentleman, can you just so good minds. I think I should have also stayed on for the picture. I should have also stayed on for the picture there, right? I should have. But Welcome back for the second half of this match. Indian Air Force leading by 1-0 against the Hyderabad 11. And this particular game is an exhibition match. This is an exhibition match. And therefore doesn't really attach. But then the idea is to give local talent in particular another exposure and opportunity. We were fortunate at halftime to speak to the Secretary General of the Nehru Hockey Society, Sri Kukuwalia, to know a little more about the tournament and of course about him and his great father. He was kind enough to talk to us about the same. Let's answer them. The other umpire, the local umpire. Hyderabad now the others end. Obviously second half they've changed ends. And the Air Force is now to our right and the Hyderabad 11 to our left. Just for the sake in case of viewers when watching from the beginning, due to some technical problem we were not able to get through in the early part of the match. But we are now back live. Hyderabad 11 across. Indian Air Force trying to, but then good bit of defensive play there by Nakil. Nakil loses possession. The ball runs loose to the winger. That is Sukhdev on the right, cutting in now sharply, moving into the shooting circle, and a penalty corner awarded by umpire Virendra Bahadur Singh. Penalty corner for Indian Air Force. Second match of the day. Second penalty corner of the match, and the third quarter in progress. Indian Air Force leading by 1-0. A goal scored by Sukhdev. Penalty corner for Indian Air Force. Push in. Stopped, but not clearly, but here's still the chance there. And once again, yet another penalty corner. Not the right kind of effort, but then net result is another penalty corner. Sukhdev now going for the push. Push, stop, again, not properly done by the Air Force team, so it's a free hit for the Hyderabad 11. Hyderabad 11 down the left now, cutting in sharply, beautiful bit of stick work, but poor pass at the end. No, it's carried. That was very, very intelligent play. Beautiful stick work. And a penalty corner has been awarded. Umpire Ransolam had no hesitation in awarding a penalty corner. Mahesh ready to push. Mahesh ready to push. Let's see. Chance there. Let's see how it goes, but wide of the target. Umar is a player of great talent, lovely skills, dribbling skills in particular, and it's once again, it's the Indian Air Force side in action. Air Force trying to initiate a move. Down the center was Barla, but somehow tackled, and the ball in possession. Free hit given, just outside. Anand Lakra. Anand Lakra in possession. Anand Lakra cross to the left. Passes it on to Jatinder Singh. Jatinder Singh loses control, and it's a Hyderabad 11 now. Hyderabad 11. Cutting in. Sent shot at goal, but brilliant save. Once again, Hyderabad 11 trying to initiate a move. Sai Kumar. Sai Kumar intercepted there very well by Harmandeep. Harmandeep is still in control. Harmandeep passes on to Jatinder. Jatinder back to Harmandeep. And let's see and here Hyderabad have control of the ball in their own half, but nameless hit goes past the sideline, so it's a hit-in for the Air Force team. Indian Air Force leading by 1-0. Chance there, but cleared away. Very good chance there, but cleared away. And Hyderabad now on the attack. Hyderabad 11 on the attack. Very quick bit of sprinting there by Mahesh. In fact, Mahesh centers quickly, but not able to do anything. And a penalty corner has been afforded for the Hyderabad side. Penalty corner for the Hyderabad team. They're trailing by 1 goal. The third quarter in progress. Number 10, that is Mahesh to push, the one who really earned the penalty corner. Mahesh to push, stop, scoop. Still very well cleared, very well cleared. Lovely bit of stick work again, but then intercepted well. Once again, you have the Hyderabad team on the attack. Ravi Teja, beautiful back pass there. Across to Ravi Teja again. Ravi Teja looking very, very fast. And it's a corner for the Hyderabad team. Playing really well. Arvind, the captain, passes. Oh, attempt there, but infringement. Push it. Now once again, it's the Indian Air Force now on the attack. Indian Air Force looking dangerous, is Lovedeep Singh. And it's a free hit for the Indian Air Force, just outside the shooting circle. Lovedeep passes it forward. Ball still in possession of the Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force down now, looking dangerous. Chance there, moving in sharply. The Indian Air Force. There's Harman again to the left. Lovely forward pass there, Chance, but then overrunning the ball, going past the back line. So it's a 16-yard hit. Good display, but once again, lovely interception there. And still in possession of Harman, and cleared away, but a free hit given. No damage done. Free hit for the Hyderabad 11. Match being officiated by two senior umpires, ex-umpires. One was umpired in some of the leading tournaments in the world, Virinder Bahadur Singh, and the other who's done international matches too, Mr. Absalom. So that's the team. In fact, Hyderabad trying to, it's but cleared away, and by having a word, in fact, moving to have a word. Air Force once again on the attack. Once again, it's Air Force on the attack now. Number 16, that is Nitish Kero. Nitish Kero passes back. Nitish Kero back in possession. Nitish Kero looking for the free man. Does find him. That is number 12. Parmod, the captain. But the ball goes past the back line. It's back off the stick. So it's a hit-on for the free hit for the Indian Air Force side. Indian Air Force trying to cut in again, trying to find a scoop, and it's a goal. The second goal scored. Very, very neat one. No excitement, no joy about it, but the goal scorer very coolly, in fact, placed the ball. He got that was number 19. That was Jagat Nachapa, who scored the second goal. Once again, Air Force now. But Hyderabad counter-attacking. Hyderabad counter-attacking in the shooting circle. Chance there, but cleared away. Once again, it's Indian Air Force on the attack now. Beautiful stick work again. And but a poor long aimless shot, so it's a 16-yard hit. Once again, it's the Indian Air Force side, just outside the shooting circle. Nitish Kiro. Free hit for the Indian Air Force. Being taken by Anand Lakra. Anand Lakra across. Anand Lakra crane. Anand Lakra. Hyderabad down the left now, trying to initiate a move, but intercepted very well. Once again, it's Indian Air Force on the attack now. Indian Air Force trying to cut in, but good interception again by Arvind. And Arvind of the Hyderabad side. And lovely forward pass there. Finds Mahesh. Mahesh in possession. Lovely dribble, beautiful dribble, but unnecessarily dribbling, of course. He has the skills, this young man. And he centers across, but there's no one there to flick it in. Lovely bit of dribbling and passing, but unfortunately, no one there to push it in. That was a wonderful opportunity missed. Arvind. Lovely forward pass again. Cross to Mohinda. Mohinda. Shot, but it's a corner given. No, I don't want it. Just switch it off, just switch it off, switch it off, switch it off. Arvind in possession. Arvind trying to find this man, does do so. There's an attack down the left, but to no avail. In fact, the penalty corner results, and it's a penalty corner awarded to the Hyderabad side. Hyderabad side trying to put in as much as they can to at least reduce the margin. They've lost control, they've lost that opportunity, and Indian Air Force once again on the attack now. Indian Air Force looking very, very dangerous. They're in the 25-yard, they're in the shooting circle, they've cut in sharply. There's a chance there for the Indian Air Force, but and it's a goal. Chance and a goal. Indian Air Force has taken a 3-0 lead in this third quarter. And that's the end of the third quarter. pass back and in possession of the Hyderabad side. That is side. And today again he's contributed with 2 goals. Air Force on the attack, Air Force. Air Force on the attack now. Air Force once again on the attack and centers across. And once again another goal scored. Oh God, I can't see the goal scored. This is this hefty guy. Can't even make it out. 20, I think, 32. Right. This goal, the 4th goal, was scored by Navdeep, and therefore Indian Air Force take a 4-0 lead. 2 goals by Dilip, 4th goal by Navdeep, and the 1st goal by Sukhdev. So, Indian Air Force having in a goal spree, of course not yet in a total goal spree, but 4 goals ahead. Sukhdev, Dilip 2, and then Navdeep scoring the last goal. Jatinder across to the left. Oh, beautiful skill, beautiful dribble. Lovely skill, lovely dribble. This boy seems to be very, very talented. Sai Kumar. And a penalty corner awarded to the Hyderabad 11. Let's see if they can use this 4th quarter going on. Indian Air Force 4, Hyderabad 11 note. Push in. Stop. Hit. Saved. And it should be a stroke. Yes, it's a stroke. It had to be a stroke, and it is a stroke. So Hyderabad have the chance now to at least reduce the margin. And Omar to take the stroke. Omar to take the push. Goalkeeper, the umpires are checking whether the goalposts and all are in place. There's Omar. And he's scooped it out, and they've lost the chance of at least reducing the margin. That was a poor attempt by Omar, and the Indian Air Force still remain ahead by 4 goals. One commentary. Hyderabad once again on the attack, and once again penalty corner rather, awarded as ball was carried. So penalty corner once again for Hyderabad. They have a wonderful chance. They had an earlier one which resulted in a stroke but could not be converted, and let's see how it goes. You can see the defender Arvind push. Hyderabad 11. Push taken, stop, pushed again at the goal, cleared away by the goalkeeper. And so now once again it's Indian Air Force on the attack. Once again, now back Indian Air Force, once again on the attack. Looking that's Harvant for you. Harvant tackled, loses possession. Once again, Hyderabad 11 down the center. Lovely skills again. Arvind tackled, very well tackled in fact, and it's once again Indian Air Force on the attack. It's number 16, that is Tishkiro. Tishkiro trying to find his man, does do so, and it's another goal. Very, very hard hit, and beating the goalkeeper all ends up. That was again Sukhdev rather, who scored one more goal to make it 5-0. So Sukhdev has ended up with 2, Dilip with 2, and Navdeep 1. Sukhdev getting the second goal. So that's 5-0 to the lead. Sukhdev 2, Dilip 2, and Navdeep 1. Once again, the Hyderabad side on the attack, but a poor pass there. Poor pass. Neither the person who gave the pass was accurate enough, nor the person to receive it was clever enough to be in position. Again, it's Indian Air Force once again in the shooting circle in an attempt, but this time off the mark, so it goes past the back line. 16-yard hit. Again, it's Harvant waiting for the pass. But Jatinder across to Harvant. Harvant to Jatinder. Indian Air Force looking for the right opening. Keeping in position, that's Anand Lakra. Anand Lakra. Jatinder. Jatinder again. Cross to Harvant. Possession play. Beautiful dribble there. Lovely dribble by Harvant. He's moving in into the shooting circle. Finds a man. There's a chance there. But it's off the bar. In fact, the goalkeeper looked quite helpless. And it's just that the ball didn't get in. Hyderabad under a lot of pressure. 0-5 down. Last quarter in progress. Harvant, very experienced, mature player. Jatinder, back to Harvant. Very good combination the two of them have. A beautiful pass there. And Dilip and Paul unfortunately couldn't convert that particular pass which he got. A beautiful pass there. Jatinder again in possession. Across. Anand Lakra. Jatinder. Barla. Cross there in the shooting circle. Chance. Should be a chance. Lovely pass there. Beautiful stick work. And the umpire has awarded a stroke. Has awarded a stroke in favor of the Indian Air Force. So wonderful chance. This Nitish Kiddo taking it. Nitish Kiddo. So this could be goal number 6. Nitish Kiddo. And effortless goal. Nitish Kiddo. No chance for the goalkeeper there. And the Indian Air Force take a 6-0 lead. Hyderabad trying to launch a move down the right. Beautiful center, but unfortunately nobody there to put one stick in and save that particular goal. Indian Air Force 6. 2 goals by Sukhdev. 2 goals by Dilip. 1 by Navdeep and a penalty stroke conversion by Nitish Kiro. Indian Air Force, chance there, but then cleared away well. Hyderabad on the attack. That's Arvind in possession. Across to the right. Finds Mohinda, but once again it's the Indian Air Force. Cleared away. No problem. Time running out. Probably the end of the match will be coming soon. Nitish Kiddo, who scored that last penalty stroke. Hyderabad 11 have not really lived up to the expectations. They've been outplayed. Chance there for Hyderabad, but out of play. Not really the type of attempts that can fetch you goals. Have not really shown the kind of purpose they ought to have made a fight of the game. Indian Air Force have taken total control. There's 6 goals to the lead. Harvant in the shooting circle, and that's the final hooter, the end of quarter 4, the end of this exhibition match. Indian Air Force beating Hyderabad 11 6-0. And we now take a break and wait till the start of the next match.
Good afternoon, everyone. May I please request shirt number 10, Mr. Mahesh Reddy, to please report and collect the Man of the Match award, gifted and presented by Shri Yash Barwani ji, our guest of honor, who will be accompanied by our Honorable Secretary General of the Jawaharlal Nehru Hockey Tournament Society, Shri Kuku Walia ji. May I request number 10, Mahesh Reddy, to please come and collect your Man of the Match award. Mahesh Reddy, number 10. Thank you, Shri Yash Barwani ji and Shri Kuku Walia ji, for doing the honors.